broadcast of the NBA, the epicenter of wing intimidation. Kendrick Perkins and the Boston Celtics go up against the Miami Heat and their phenomenal superstar, LeBron James. Celtics, Heat, up next.
And we see Eric Spoelstra giving the team their marching orders. Welcome, everyone. Sunday night NBA action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. We are live at the American Airlines Arena, where the Heat have home court advantage. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pierce and KG at the 3 and the 4. Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt, and Perkins. And for the Heat, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Anthony. Funny thing, Clark, about this Celtics team last year, they actually won more games on the road than they did at home. You don't see that very often.
You sure don't, Kevin. I mean, talk about the exception to the rule. I mean, you rarely see that in any sport, especially the NBA, where home court is such a big advantage typically.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, this Miami team, of course, has powerhouse potential as they've assembled King James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh in all-star cast. But it'll take some time for this new roster to gel, and the Heat know that the faster they can get on the same page, the better their chances of winning a championship. Back to you guys.
Yeah, building chemistry on the court will be their focus. Thanks, Doris. I will say this, however, of all the teams that I'd expect to do what you said, win more games on the road than at home, the Celtics would be at the top of the list.
Well, they're a veteran group, and you talk about winning on the road, and experience is always a factor. They know how to get it done on the road. Veterans have seen it all. They come in with the right mindset, and they're very rarely easily rattled by opposing crowd.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Garnett kicks to Pierce. Clock at 4. Allen for 3. It's rebounded by Bosh. Ray Allen, even at his age, is still a sight to behold when he takes that jump shot.
Yeah,
and he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Spike Slam team.
That's a terrific throwdown. He's one of the league's dunk maestros, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right, Clark. You can see how much his teammates really appreciate that effort.
They love it.
And here's Rondo. Here is Perkins. Allen outside. From 17 feet out. Boston, no good that time either. So it's Miami now. Here's Wade. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Heat were bounced in the playoffs in the first round last year, but you can't put that at the feet of Wade.
You sure can, Kevin. I mean, he ended with the highest points per game average in the postseason, just a notch over 33 per game. So you'd have to think he probably got a little tired carrying his teammates around in that series.
I'm sure he did. Ilgauskas is checked in for Miami. Then for the Celtics, Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Kendrick Perkins. Both free throws good from Wade. In the end, though, with Wade, it just wasn't enough. He really could have used some help.
Yeah, you've got to have a consistent second and third scoring option. I don't care how good you are. And Wade is one of the very best in the league, and that's what he's got now.
That's a good point. Yeah. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
He told me it's hard to concentrate on anything else when you're facing these guys because you're so focused on LeBron. He couldn't come up with another player that combines so many top-of-the-line offensive qualities into one package. He said LeBron's a special player, and we're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at him to slow him down. I'm not sure even that would work, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the first one drops. This Heat team really had to ride D. Wade's shoulders last year.
Well, nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwayne had to do. Score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. First free throw is good. A new team for Chris Bosh. What do you think about it, Clark?
Well, you know what? I think his time in Toronto was pretty much done. He seemed to be frustrated with the direction of the franchise and decided that a change was necessary.
Do you blame him?
Not at all.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Rondo. 2:55 left in the first. Here's Garnett. Can't get it to go. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. And with Bosh in mind for him to come stateside, do you think he'll have a chance to become an even bigger star now that he'll be in the lower 48?
Well, I think certainly he'll get a little more attention in the lower 48, but he was around the league anyway, very much respected.
True.
Now I think the casual fan will appreciate who he is and what he does more.
And I think he's really going to come out strong, too, don't you?
He'll look to play with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
You bet. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And here's Rondo. Wade is covering. Rondo kicks to O'Neal. Back to Rondo. Over Wade. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Defended by Allen. Wade passes to LeBron. Over Rondo. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Wade. LeBron's now got 6. And here's Boston. It's a 10-point game. Allen outside. Allen right side. Dumps it off. Garnett backing down. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it up. Allen, that's good. Here's LeBron. He has 6. LeBron left side.
Oh! This is how they built an early lead. A relentless and punishing inside game.
Here's Rondo. No points for him. Clark, go back a year ago. This Miami team was tied with the Bucks for 3rd best in defensive efficiency in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, you look at Wade, but it does show you that it's a team effort when you talk about being effective at the defensive end of the floor.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, there is no doubt that Kevin Garnett has played a ton of minutes over the course of his NBA career, but the esteem he's held in league-wide is unquestioned. Larry Bird said, everyone who knows KG knows what kind of player and what kind of leader he is. He is someone who demands guys play hard every single night because that's the way he plays. When a legend says it, you can believe it, guys.
That's right, Doris. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Boston. You brought up total team effort on the defense. Is defense more about schemes, Clark, and communication than, say, personnel?
Not more, but clearly it's more than just personnel. It's a combination of personnel, but schemes and communication are very important. As a matter of fact, I would say personnel, communication, and then schemes.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anthony's checked in, and it's Haslam for Chris Bosh. Making a switch here with the Celtics. Here is Perkins. And there's the dunk.
Does he make it look easy or what, partner? Trust me, that's not easy.
Oh, I know it. I think he could climb over the backboard if he wanted to. Now, here's Wade. Perkins against Anthony. LeBron outside. Arcs it high and laying it in as that one falls through. LeBron's now got 8 points.
It's early, and they still have time to get back in this game before it gets out of hand if they make a couple of adjustments.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rondo against Wade. Rondo passes to Allen. Back to Rondo. Clock at 4. It's blocked. Now Haslam. Here's Anthony. Nails the buzzer beater.
With the defenders knowing that he has to shoot it, that's a well-done job to get that shot off.
So the first quarter is over, and we've got a double-digit lead. Heat lead by 14.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact, and looking for buckets right at the 10.
And we'll be back in just a moment.